There is another report this morning of someone going overboard on a Carnival cruise ship. An employee fell overboard 20 miles offshore of Vero Beach, Florida. Friends said it was an accident as they saw him go overboard and threw him a life ring. As of yet, though, there's been no reported sighting of this man.
Now, all these stories have been emerging recently, of course, talking about Jennifer Seitz, who went off the cruise ship down there in the Norwegian Pearl. We wanted to know the question, how safe are you actually on a cruise ship? Charles Lipcon is a maritime lawyer and author of Unsafe on the High Seas. He thinks everyone should know about the possible dangers they face while vacationing. He joins us this morning from beautiful Miami, where that Norwegian Pearl then docked, and the investigation ongoing this morning. Good morning to you, Charles.
Good morning and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you. So we have to ask the question, how safe are we when we go on a cruise?
Well, I think you're fairly safe on a cruise, but what happens is people who go on cruises, for some reason, they leave their common sense at the dock. They just think they're totally safe. And they're not. They should use the same common sense if they're visiting a large city, New York, Miami, Paris, whatever. You know, use some common sense.
This latest incident, Charles, someone fell off the ship, people saw, they threw him a life ring. I'm confused now. Why don't they just stop the ship and get this person? Is that not how it works?
Well, stopping a ship takes time. It could take 5 miles to have the ship stop. But they have procedures in place to do search and rescue. Having known that someone immediately went overboard, they can immediately respond. They should be lowering a boat, you know, doing a search,
doing
keeping
something.
their eye on the person. Your
research is shocking to me, Charles, and I must say, according to your research, you found that there are over 100 disappearances on cruise ships in the past 8 years. That's more than one per month. Why do we not hear more about this from the cruise ships?
Well, I think you have to remember that those numbers come from incidents reported in the media. I think there's a lot more than 100.
Wow.
108.
So why don't we hear about it?
Well, it just doesn't get a lot of press. It's unusual for a crew member who goes overboard for that to be reported.
Yeah. Hey, Charles, in incidents like this, once something occurs, someone goes overboard, how much is it investigated at the moment, or does it usually take getting ashore to get a full-scale investigation, get the FBI out there? Is that part of the problem, that sometimes a couple days take place before a full-scale investigation begins?
Well, that's a problem for the FBI, but not for the vessel. The vessel should begin immediately. They should respond right when the event occurs.
Do they have adequate investigators aboard ships, though?
Well, I've been doing this work for over 30 years, and my experience is that they don't. I think they're understaffed in the security department, and I think that is a major problem.
Wow. All right, Charles Lipcon, he's the author of Unsafe on the High Seas, joining us from Miami this morning. Happy New Year to you, and thanks for joining us this morning.
Thank you. Anytime.
Thanks, Charles.
Well, some children were kept close to their parents.